Hey guys, how's it going? Chaz back again with another episode of Ultimate Team. Now, obviously, a couple of days ago we would have seen the squad builder for this Liga 1 side. Now, it is time to take it for the mandatory cup run. We are going to take it into the Gold Cup, of course, and we come up against our first opponent here with a decent side, actually. It's kind of a German/Brazilian hybrid team with a Neuer in goal and an impregnable defence of Jerome Boateng, Felipe Santana, and Dede. Does have a Neymar out on that left-hand side, and a Marco Reus up top with a transformed Carlos Eduardo. He's moved him from a centre attacking midfielder into a striker, and we are playing in the snow. I have changed my home ground to Signal Iduna Park, which is Borussia Dortmund's home ground. I think it sometimes is called the Westfalenstadion. Not entirely sure. I know. I think it's for marketing purposes. It's called Signal Iduna Park. But one thing I have noticed with this stadium is that I do seem to be playing in the snow a lot. So I may be changing ground again, even after just changing it to start off with, because I really don't like playing in the snow, to be completely honest. But Marco Reus has a shot blocked there. He does pick up a second corner in a row, and Bastian Schweinsteiger is going to swing it in, and Dede gets a free header in there against Badimo at the back post. Badimo showing why he's a wing-back and not a centre-back there, with some positional or lack of positional awareness, shall we say. But we do really get unfortunate there not to get back into the game, with the chance coming back off the bar a little bit later on, just before the half hour. And he tried to catch me on the counter-attack, but we were able to snuff the chance out, bring possession back, and Jeremy Menez here plays in Loic Remy, who unfortunately does get tackled, but the ball finds its way back to Jeremy Menez. And how is that for a finish? He has absolutely no right whatsoever to be able to get that ball across the keeper into the far side netting, but somehow he does so, and we do bring it back to 1-1. And then Lavezzi here, causing trouble down that left hand side, plays the ball in. The ball eventually knocks on through a couple of deflections through to Loic Remy. It isn't from the first ball across that he's offside, but it rebounds off the defender, off of Lucas's shins, and that in turn means that Loic Remy was offside. So we do go in at half time at 1-1, but I was pretty confident that we could pull something from this game. We had a lot of the ball, even though he was creating some chances, so definitely going to have to keep our level of performance up in the second half. And Lavezzi here just absolutely ripping him apart on the left hand side, showing some uncharacteristic strength to get his way into the box, and after holding off about 4 or 5 different players, I felt I'd earned the right to be able to square that to Loic Remy, who puts it into the back of the net to bring it to 2-1. And then Lavezzi again pushing down the left hand side, cutting inside and having a good shot, and the ball may have fell to the extra man there if it wasn't snowing. But the ball it bounces ridiculously much if in the snow, as I'm sure you're well aware. But pushing forward here into the 76th minute, coming towards the end of the game, and Neymar with a lovely run completely schools my right back. I think it was Fanny there, informed Fanny, but the goalkeeper is able to make a good save, Sirigu, and then Lucas gets the ball slotted here from Lavezzi again with another assist, and that finishes the game off. So we do progress through from the round of 16 into the quarter-final with a cheeky 3-1 win over Ajax Trees Down. So very, very pleased to come out with that with a very positive result, considering the strength of his team, and having a Neymar in there as well. We kind of nullified that threat. But this guy in the quarterfinal has a very, very good team as well. And look at the pace in his midfield as well. He's basically playing a 4-1-5 with Matt Jarvis and Aaron Lennon in centre mid. They're clearly going to push on further forward and leave James Milner exposed in the middle as a centre mid on his own. I was kind of hoping to try and exploit that if I could. And we get a little bit lucky here, the ball dropping to Loic Remy after his defender loses possession, but his goalkeeper does make a good save. And then Jeremy Menez is going to whip the ball in from the corner. It's going to drop eventually to Lavezzi, who has another good shot and is saved again. The ball then drops out to Badimo eventually, who does have another shot blocked, and it does go out for a further corner. So clearly we're on top in this game to start off with, so I was hoping that we could continue that for the rest of the game. And then it's Lucas that has a snapshot that goes narrowly wide over the bar. If that had rifled into the top corner, that would have been an absolutely beautiful goal to score, but unfortunately it didn't. But we came back on another wave. We have a man over here with Jeremy Menez on the right hand side, just manages to slide underneath Joe Hart, get his right leg underneath there, and it sneaks into the near post. We do go 1-0 up after 14 minutes, and again, just a couple of minutes later, we're on the attack. Lucas using that pace to get all the way around the outside of Jagielka, and I didn't tramp it though. I thought I could square it, but if I can win a game legitimately, then I will do. And I kind of felt a bit aggrieved that I wasn't able to get the chance there. So here I thought I didn't the first time, so I will do this time, and it didn't pay off. So there's a lesson, guys. Just don't tramp, because 9 times out of 10 it may work, but that 1 time out of 10 that it doesn't, it may come to bite you back in the arse. So we'll have to wait and see if it does so. But moving into the second half, we do get caught in possession on the edge of our own box. Danny Sturridge cuts inside, and it bites me. It just bites me. He probably wouldn't have done something like that had I not tried to tramp him in the first half. And it pulls him back to 1-1. And then it took until the 84th minute for us to be able to get back in front. Like Remy here with some beautiful footwork. He is so overpowered. And manages to win us a penalty with a dodgy tackle there from the defender, but no one can cope with Loic Remy when he's in that kind of mood. And Joey Barton is our set piece taker for this team. Penalties of 84, and he does pop the ball into the back of the net in the 85th minute, and that is going to help us progress through to the semi-final. So far this team doing relatively well. Only a couple of goals conceded, and we have scored 5 goals. So impressed with it to date. We'll have to wait and see if we can get any further into the competition in the next episode, which will be in a couple of days. Obviously continuing with the daily uploads, but I do like to rotate career mode and ultimate team. So tomorrow there will be career mode, and a couple of days there will be ultimate team. Obviously links on screen to subscribe. Also a cheeky annotation as well, asking if you guys could leave me a like on the video. The feedback and support for this channel has been absolutely superb to date, so please do continue that with likes, with comments, with shares, with favourites. And do also follow me on Twitter. I will put an annotation on screen. And also there is always a link in the description to my Twitter and to subscribe. So do follow me on Twitter. I always tweet out when I put a video up. So be sure to follow me on there, just in case sub boxes do muck up again. So we are going to push forward into the semi-final next time around. So please be sure to come back and watch that and enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.